going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And we're off. Hey everyone, this is Ian Kramer, recording a voiceover on Larkinville, Category 123 on June 9th, 2016. As we get going here, listen for the loud tire explosion. Right there. I don't know who that was, but it scared me. There's a bunch of chatter guys, or this guy right in front of me won the race, I believe, in the Legacy kit. As we go along, I'll point out a few things. Here's two of my teammates to my left. In the back in the felt is Jake. Tim is in the front there with that orange helmet. Testing out Final Cut Pro. I edited this movie on Final Cut Pro with some transitions and some titles and this and that. Still learning. Making up a few spots here. This guy in front of me in the Legacy kit got third, I believe. So coming around a corner. So this guy in the kind of towards the inside is starting to get away, and I figured I'm gonna bridge up to him, see what happens. Test out my legs. You know, for this race, I felt good. I felt real good. I had a much better finish than last week. But once you catch on to someone's wheel, there's no really need to attack. So when the group comes back together, I don't know what happened before this, but the group was coming back together. There's my teammate behind me, Tim, sitting on my wheel. A little transition action there. And another teammate in front of me is Garrett Lucas in the green helmet. Making up a few spots here. See how the group is kind of strung out a little bit? It's in single file. This is not really the best time that you want to make up spots. However, if you're feeling strong, go for it. See how the group here is clogged across the road. People are often surprised that there's elbow rubbing and there's shoulder rubbing, and just letting people know where you are is a good thing too. So again, this is on the front stretch where it usually gets into single file coming through the start-finish line. Not really the best time to make up spots, but again, I'm feeling really good. There was a headwind coming up this final stretch, so going from the back, coming all the way up and getting right behind, I believe it's Jake's wheel, my teammate. So there you go. I mean, that's a hard 10-15 second dig. Look at this guy coming on the outside. So I figure I'll just hop on his wheel. There you go. Right here is a little fast forward action. So that kid tries to attack again on the front stretch. You don't have to. See, here's something I gotta realize is I am not gonna chase every attack. Let other guys do it. Get back up to speed, and now I'm sitting 6th or 8th wheel, which is just fine. Yeah, this guy to my left in that Legacy kit, he gets third. A guy right behind me in my rearview camera in the red Specialized, I believe, got first in this race. See how the group balloons out? So that means that it's slowing down. People are sitting up, grabbing a drink. That's the best time to make up positions. Again, right here, this is the back stretch. And the outside line here was usually open, like it was right here. And I just keep my momentum going. There's no sense in putting on the brakes and sitting in behind someone. Keep the momentum going. I had to put in a 5-second dig to get to that guy's wheel. And here we go. This guy attacks with 4 laps to go. And see, guys want to get on his wheel. I want to get up to speed. And just so I'll try to sit around 10th wheel or so, 8th or 10th wheel. It's important to get up to speed and not dog around, which I do sometimes. Tim Paul's right behind me. So these two riders, this is Garrett, one of my teammates, and there's another rider coming up along the outside. They give me some inspiration so that next lap, this is the next lap, I do the same thing they just did, come along the outside. And this is, we're still under, we're probably 3 laps to go now, maybe 2 laps to go. And I come around the outside, and my friend Jeff here in front of me in the orange kit, basically he does this. I don't know why. I'm lucky for me, I guess. He puts in a little dig, and I'm right on his wheel. So that was cycling sometimes is, you got to be lucky, and this was good to get me out in front without doing much work. So I believe from here on out, the last 2 laps are without interruption. And so that Buffalo Cycling lead-out train coming through with 2 laps to go really surprised me. It came through like a freight train. And then I said to some of my teammates after the race that these last 2 laps were wide-eyed fast, like eye-openingly fast. But that's racing. That's the big boy race, and I just have to get up to speed faster and recognize that. In retrospect, this guy who's in front of me, Jeff, he just wasn't going fast enough. And I had a hard time getting off of his wheel because of a solid, there's 1 lap to go, because of a solid line of riders coming along the inside. So in retrospect, I needed to get off of his wheel sooner, because in the last 30 seconds, I've gone from sitting second wheel to about 20th wheel. I wish those cars weren't on the race course, but Tim, my teammate Tim, is along the outside to my right. At this point, I'm feeling really good, and I didn't put the verb edit data on this video because you get, for some reason, there's video loss when you import and export into verb edit, so I just don't even bother doing it. So I'm feeling good here. Making up a few spots. I gotta say though, this felt slower than last week through this back stretch. Making up a few spots. See, this guy in the blue right here was part of the lead-out train from the Buffalo Cycling team the last race. That's why he's getting dropped to the back. And man, that really messed me up too. So coming around turn number 3. Sitting a little too far back. And you can see right there, see the guys are already coming around turn 4. A little too far back in this race, but I had a good sprint at the end. I had good legs at the end, so it's just a matter of getting back up into top 5 position coming into the last lap and holding that position. I probably finished in the top 15. So thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions on racing tactics or anything, let me know. Write them down in the comments. Thanks so much for watching.